No, no dizziness.
No, doctor, no dizziness. Can ring of the ears.
No, there's no ringing of the ears. I gotta go to Charlie.
No, doctor, no ring of the ears. Can he move everything?
Yes, he can move everything. Get off the phone.
Yes, doctor, he can move everything. Oh, and he's slurring with the speech.
I don't believe this. No. Tell him no.
Yes, doctor, there's a little slurring with the speech.
I told you to say no.
But it sounds better if there is slurring with the speech. Who? Myra? Oh, Myra. Yeah, Myra's here.
No, she's not here. Don't tell her she's here. I want to talk to her.
Doctor, Myra just, I thought she was here, but she wasn't.
She just stepped out. She'll be back in a minute.
She just stepped back. She'll be out in a minute. Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Dudley. Enjoy the rest of the show. Ken and I saw Phantom of the Opera last year. We just loved it. Who's playing the Phantom tonight?
Are you going to review the whole damn show for him?
Oh, listen, that was Charlie. He's sounding so much better. Just a minute, Charlie. Yes, Doctor. I will have a call. Bye-bye. Don't you ever do that to me again. He must respect something.
Look, if anybody else calls, don't answer it.
Then why did you have me take that one?
Because I thought the bullet went through his brain, not his earlobe. Look, fix me a double vodka. I left Charlie standing in the shower.
If he drowns, you're going to have to make that call. Don't understand why we always seem to be the first one at all of these things. Someone else could have handled this.
Who's that? Who is that?
I don't know. Do you see people here? Am I near the door, Ken? Do you think I'm on roller skates?
All right. Just let me think.
Fine, think all you want, because you know what? I don't answer doors. I only speak to Dr. Dudley.
Okay, all right, it's got to be one of the others, Lenny or Ernie. We got to let them in.
You've got arms. Reach down.
I got to drag Charlie out and manage his ear. Just entertain him for a couple minutes so I can figure this out.
Oh, I get it. Charlie has a hole in his earlobe. Myra is nowhere to be found. His best friends are coming over for his 10th wedding anniversary, and you want me to make small talk with them until you figure this out?
Look, attempted suicide is a criminal offense, not to mention a pretty ugly scam. Charlie's my client, my best friend. I've got to protect him, don't I? Just play the hostess for a couple minutes so I can figure this thing out.
Play the hostess? You want me to play the hostess? There's no food out. There's no ice in the bucket. There's no cheese dip anywhere to be found. What do you want me to do with them? Play charades?
You're a lawyer yourself. Can't you think of something?
Contracts. I put together legal publishing contracts. If someone comes in here and wants to make a deal, I can handle that.
Relax.
Put some flippers on Charlie and have him answer the door.
Take it easy. Drink my vodka.
Why is your vodka better than just 2 puffs of a cigarette?
Because they're going to get quit. If they see smoke in here, they're going to know something's up.
Claire! Darling! I'm so glad you're here. Oh, where's Lenny?
Oh, he's in the car. We had an accident. Brand new BMW, 2 days old, and the side door is completely smashed in. Don't tell Charlie and Myra. I don't want to ruin tonight for them.
Oh, sweetheart, are you okay?
Oh, my lip is swelling up. I look like a trumpet player.
Oh, where's Lenny at?
Oh, he's walking slowly. He's got whiplash now. Seatbelt went right around his neck and pulled him straight up. I left him dangling.
Is there anything I can do?
Just don't tell Myra. This party means so much to her.
Hey, Charlie, Myra, we're here, kids.
They're still upstairs, Lenny.
Did she tell you what happened?
Yeah.
Some stupid idiot shoots out of his garage like a Polaris rocket. The car's got 4 doors on one side of it. Man, a case of whiplash.
Well, how does your neck feel?
Stretched out and over to one side. I feel like a Modigliani painting.
Listen, Lenny, do you want a drink?
I don't think I can swallow past my shoulder.
Of all the nights we had.
Here's their gift. Stupid glass. Someone brings them a bottle of glue on a nice little present.
You know, I could have lost the tip of my tongue. I'd be speaking Gaelic for the rest of my life.
A brand new, spotless car, never touched by human hands, buffed and polished by German women in Munich, and now it looks like a war memorial. Hello, is Dr. Dudley there, please?
Dr. Dudley?
This is Leonard Gams. I see. Well, do you know what theater he's in?
Oh, I need a cigarette so badly.
Could you? It's important. I'm at 914-473-2261. Thank you very much.
You know, I've got stuff in my stomach. Are there any hors d'oeuvres or something?
I don't see anything.
Hors d'oeuvres? Where's the cook Miley? She makes great hors d'oeuvres.
You know what? She had this week off.
The week of their anniversary party?
Well, you see, her mother's sick, so Miley had to go back to Japan.
Miley is Chinese.
Oh, yes, I know, but her mother was visiting Japan when she got sick.
I can only look up. I hope there are tall people coming to this party. Where's Ken?
Ken's in the bathroom.
And where's Charlie and Myra?
They're still upstairs getting dressed.
They're not ready yet? We had a car accident. We're on time.
You know, my lip is getting gigantic. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough lipstick to be able to cover this.
No nuts or pretzels. I didn't even have lunch today. 3 audits with the IRS on an empty stomach. Claire, give me a Diet Coke, will you, and something to munch on.
Oh, Letty, where are you going?
To the John. I haven't had a chance to do that either.
Well, you know what? Ken's up there. Why don't you use the one down here?
Why didn't Ken use this one?
Oh, I don't know. He just said he had to go badly, and he ran right up the stairs.
But if you had to go so bad, the one downstairs is closer.
Oh, you know how it is when you have to go so bad. You just start running and you don't want to stop.
But this is a shorter run.
Lenny, it's not an Olympic event. Why don't you just go?
That's why they build guest bathrooms. Let me know if Dr. Dudley calls.
Claire, we've got to talk. What is it? I'm just coming apart of the scene.
Your dress?
No, my nerves. I think I'm going to crack.
Oh, I can see that. Oh, honey, your hands are like ice. Something's going on here, isn't it?
Oh, Claire, you're such a good friend. You see things so quickly.
What's going on, Chris?
Well, about 10 minutes ago, when Ken and I first got here, we were getting out of the car, and suddenly we heard this enormous...
Hey, Claire, you look lovely.
You know, that was what I was just telling her. She looks enormously well, doesn't she? Isn't that the dress you wore from us when it's defeat December?
I know, I got this for sickle cell. Hey, Ken.
Oh, where's Lenny?
Oh, he's at the John. Where's Charlie and Myra?
They're still getting dressed.
Yes,
okay?
they are still getting dressed, yes. Oh, how's the new BMW? Is Len happy with it?
It's hilarious.
Did you get all the new features he asked for?
More than he asked for. Hey, are you going to the bathroom up there? I've got to go.
I think Myra's in there.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my leave. Call me if she gets back from Japan.
What did you tell her?
I don't remember.
Don't remember?
Oh, I was talking so fast I couldn't even follow it. Why can't we just tell him the truth? I'm going to find out anyway.
I don't know the truth yet. Now, go in there. He wants to see you.
You want to see me? Why?
He's sobbing like a baby. I can't stop him. He needs a woman.
To do what?
To cry on. I can reason with him, but I can't comfort him. Just go in there and let him cry on your shoulder for a couple minutes.
Is he still bleeding? I paid $1,200 for this dress.
Hey, Lenny.
Ow! Hello, Ken. Hear about the BMW?
Yeah, congratulations. I'll be right with you.
Where are you going?
To the John.
Did you just go?
Yes, but not enough. Be right with you.
You know, this is very weird.
Give me the first.
There's plenty of food in the kitchen, but nothing's cooked.
Why didn't you open this first?
You know, there's a duck, roast ham, smoked turkey, all the frosting on the table. There's even pasta and a hot and water. Everything's ready to go, but nobody's there to start it. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not as strict as him peeing twice in a row. Have you got something sharp? A nail file or something?
No, Chris started to tell me something, but this you clammed up.
The door of my BMW opened like tissue paper, but this thing is like steel.
Her hands were as cold as ice, and she couldn't even look me straight in the eye.
This would be a good place to keep your jewelry.
You know, then why are you taking so long to get dressed? What is that all about, huh?
What are you so suspicious for? Give the people a chance to come down.
So you don't notice anything is wrong.
Yes, I noticed. I noticed the towels in the bathroom were piled up on the sink and not on the rack. I noticed there's only a sheet and a half left on the toilet paper. I think it's sloppy, but it's not a scandal.
Oh, really? Well, I'm not so sure I do a lot of scandals.
You think I don't know what you're talking about? I hear what's going on. I hear gossip. I hear rumors. And I won't listen to that crap, you understand? He is my friend, and she is the wife of my friend.
Okay, fine, forget it.
I don't listen to filth and garbage about my friends.
I said forget it.
All right, come here.
What's wrong with here?
Well, could hear us there. Here is better. Come here. All right, it's not good.
What's not good?
What I heard.
What did you hear?
Voice.
Why? We haven't said anything yet.
All right. There's talk going around about Myra. This hurts me. Stand on my other side. I can't turn. There's talk going around about Myra and Charlie. Only no one will tell it to my face because they know I won't listen.
I'll listen. Tell it to my face.
Why would you want to hear things about our best friends? He is my best client and he trusts me. Not just about investments and taxes, but personal things.
I don't do his taxes. What's the rumors?
You won't be satisfied till you hear, will you?
Honey, I won't even sleep with you until I hear. What's the rumors?
All right. Your friend Myra upstairs is having herself a little thing, okay?
What kind of a thing?
You have to spell it out. A thing. A man, a guy, a fella, a kid. An affair. She's doing something with someone on the sly somewhere, and it is not with Charlie, okay?
You don't know that. You only heard it. You haven't seen it.
Well, of course I haven't seen it. You think they invite me to come along? What's wrong with you?
You're so naive, it's incredible. Get real, honey. Myra's not having anything with anybody. Your friend Charlie, however, is running up a hell of a motel bill.
Charlie? My friend Charlie? No. He wouldn't even look at another woman.
Listen, he may not be looking at her, but he's sleeping with her.
Lower your voice! Who told you this?
Someone at the tennis club told me.
Our tennis club?
What is it, a sacred temple? People gossip there.
Bunch of hypocrites. Sit around their brand new Nikes and Reeboks, destroy people's lives. Who told you?
I'm not going to tell you because you don't like this person anyway.
What's the difference if I liked them or not? Who told you?
Carol Newman.
Carol Newman? I knew it. I hate that woman. She's got a mouth big enough to swallow a can of tennis balls.
How you two doing?
Hey, just fine, kid.
Had anything to eat yet?
Just a plastic bag.
Great. I'll be right with you.
Isn't it Carol Newman who started that other rumor?
What other rumor?
The rumor that you and I were breaking up.
No, it wasn't Carol Newman. It was me.
You started the rumor?
Me, you, the both of us. When we were thinking about separating, didn't we go around telling everyone?
Okay, we told friends. That witch told strangers.
Do not call Carol Newman a witch to my face. Besides, she didn't even start the rumor about Charlie. Someone else at the tennis club told her.
Well, who was the one who told her?
Harold Green.
Harold Green? Who's Harold Green?
He's a new member who's just voted in last week.
I didn't vote for him.
Yes, you did. By proxy. We were in Bermuda then.
I don't believe this. A proxy new member comes to the club and starts rumors about my best friend? Who does he play tennis with?
He doesn't. He's a social member. He just goes there to eat lunches.
This idiot is a non-playing, proxy, social new member who comes to the club just to eat lunches and spread rumors. What does he do for a living?
He sells BMWs.
Has anybody else come in yet?
Not to speak of, no.
Is anything wrong?
Why? Does anything seem wrong?
You mean aside from the fact that there's no food, no guests, no host, no hostess, and then you and Chris only appear one at a time and never together? Yes, I'd say something was wrong.
Okay. All right. Sit down, Lenny, Claire. All right. Okay, we knew we weren't going to be able to keep this quiet for very long. We've got a big problem on our hands.
Aha! What did I just say, Claire?
You just said aha. What is it, Ken?
Charlie's been shot.
What?
Shot?
Oh my gosh!
He's catching my breath.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Charlie, no! Charlie,
Take it
no!
easy. Take it easy. He's all right. He's okay. He's not dead.
He's not dead.
He's alive.
Thank God he's alive.
Well, where was he shot?
In the head.
In the head? In the head? Oh my gosh, he was shot in the head!
Okay, it's okay. Take it easy. It's just a superficial wound.
Where did the bullet go?
Through his left earlobe.
Oh, wait a minute, through the earlobe? Well, that's not so bad. I have holes in my earlobes and they don't hurt.
I saw this coming. The truth, Ken. Did she do it?
Who?
Myra. Who else would it be?
Why would Myra want to shoot Charlie?
You don't know what's going on?
You haven't heard?
Haven't heard what?
Charlie's been having a hot affair with someone on the side.
Okay, it's not hot. You don't know if it's hot. Nobody said it was hot. It's an affair, a plain affair.
Who told you this?
Nobody told me that. What I heard was that Myra was having an affair.
Thing with who?
A man, a guy, a fella, a kid, who knows?
Well, someone else told me it was Charlie who was having the affair.
What? Someone else?
Some witch at the club named Carol Newman.
She is not a witch. And besides, she only told me what Harold Green told her.
Who's Harold Green?
Some proxy news social member who doesn't even play tennis, comes to the club just to eat lunches and spread rumors.
Well, it seems to me that Charlie is the one having the affair if Myra was hysterical enough to shoot it.
Would you listen to me, please? Myra didn't shoot Charlie. Charlie shot himself. It was attempted suicide.
Suicide?
What?
Oh my God.
Don't tell me that,
I
Ken.
can't believe this.
Charlie, no.
Enough!
Charlie.
Enough grieving. He's all right.
It's all because of that no-good Harold Green. That guy's out of the club. I can get the
Can we
votes.
stick to the main topic here? Nobody knows if anybody had an affair with anybody. I don't know why Charlie shot himself.
So how is Myra taking this? She must be a wreck.
Oh my gosh, I should go up to her. Let me go up to her.
Claire, don't go up to her. She's not here. She's gone.
She's gone. Charlie shoots himself in the head and Myra leaves the house.
She walks out on him now. Now when he's laying up there with a bullet in his ear.
In his ear. It went through his ear. Will you listen to me, please? Look, maybe Myra wasn't even here when Charlie shot himself. Chris and I got here about 8 o'clock. We went up to the front door and we heard 2 gunshots from inside. We tried the door, but it was locked, so we went around the kitchen and broke in the window.
Hey, you know, I saw that and I thought that maybe Miley did it and maybe Myra fired her. Then I didn't know that Miley's mother was sick in Japan.
Don't talk for a while, hon. Let me and Ken talk. You just listen. So you broke in and went upstairs. Oh, was he on the floor?
No, he was in the bed. There was a bottle of Valium on the nightstand. The TV was on too, one of those evangelist shows. I figured he took a couple of Valium, made himself drowsy, put the gun to his head, started to doze off.
Ken, is that blood on your shirt?
Where?
I'm gonna go to the second set.
Oh man, that doesn't come out, does it?
That's what you're worried about? The stain on your dress shirt?
I don't give a damn about the shirt. I'm trying to prevent Charlie from getting a suicide rap.
Hey,
I don't want to have to explain to his best friends how I got blood on my good silk shirt.
well, you can borrow one of Charlie.
It's 2 sizes too small for me.
Okay, I don't think the other guests are gonna notice your cuffs if Charlie has a hole in his ear and Myra's not even at the party.
Let the man finish the story, will you please? Did he say anything?
No, not a word. It was that quote from the Valley.
Did he leave a note or anything?
There was a note, but as soon as I came in the room, he tore it up and flushed it down the toilet.
Did you call the police?
No. No, I just called the doctor. I didn't want to make it public unless it was serious.
Okay, we've got to call the police. This man is the deputy mayor of New York City. We're talking front page on the New York Times. Pictures of Charlie with his suit jacket over his head.
That's exactly what I'm trying to avoid. If we bring the police in now, who knows what could happen.
If we keep this quiet, we are all accessories. I deal with the IRS boys. I'd be the first one they go after.
Why would they go after you?
With attempted suicides, they'll open up everything. They want to see his books, his portfolio, his entire financial picture. And they want to know how the deputy mayor could afford a big house like this.
That's no secret. Myra's a wealthy woman. She bought the house.
She did? Ooh, I didn't hear that.
There, you hear that? Now tomorrow we'll be all over the tennis club.
Look, I'm not going to bring the police in until it's absolutely necessary. I don't know what you're worried about.
You accusing me of hiding something? I'm the one who wants to bring in the police. Maybe you're the one who has something to hide. You made out his contract. You made out his will.
Are you accusing Charlie and me of trying to defraud the city?
I hear a car pulling up.
If you're not calling the police, I am.
The hell you are.
Are you telling me what I'm not gonna do?
That's right.
It's pulling up into the driveway.
Suppose the neighbors heard the gunshot and have already called the police.
I'll deal with that situation when it arises.
Maybe the car is the police. Then the situation has arisen.
It's a Volvo station wagon.
A Volvo?
Now I suppose you're worried it's the Swedish police.
No, it's Ernie's Cookie.
Ernie and Cookie?
Why didn't you say so?
Why didn't you listen? Ken, Myra and I are having trouble with the zipper.
No, you're not.
We're not?
They know.
They know about Myra's zipper?
You know Myra's not here. Ken told us.
Well, did Ken tell you about Charlie cutting his ear when he was shaving?
They know everything. They know about Charlie. They know about the first note. They know about the ear. They know about everything.
Why didn't you tell me that you told them? They must think I'm some kind of idiot.
So how is Charlie?
Oh, he's fine. He fell asleep hugging his pillow when his thumb was stuck in his mouth.
They're coming up to the house.
So,
Ew, I can't believe she's wearing a dress like that to a party like this.
so what do? Do we tell them or not?
Well, why not? Ernie is Charlie's analyst. Anything you tell your analyst is confidential.
What his patient's telling. We are not his patient. His patient is asleep upstairs sucking his thumb. So what did we decide? We call the police?
I say no. Cookie has her cooking show. You never know what she could say on the air.
On a cooking show? Do you think she gives out suicide recipes?
Look. We gotta let you in. Claire, open the door.
Chris, get us some drinks. Let's look like we're having fun.
So, wait a minute. What is it? We're telling Ernie, but we're not telling Cookie?
We're not telling either one of them. I'm sorry we told you.
Claire, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go upstairs. Maybe Charlie will come around and get the real story from
Oh,
him.
I took the medallion away from him and I put it in the medicine cabinet.
What a good hiding place.
So then Mrs. Thatcher replies, I don't know. Perhaps it's in my umbrella stand.
Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready. Yeah.
Look at me, Claire! It's Ernie and Cookie!
Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie.
Hey!
Hi, Cookie. Hi, Ernie.
Hi, lady. Hi, Claire.
So go on, Lenny. What did Mr. Gorbachev say next?
Mr. Gorbachev. He said, I don't know. I've never ate cat food before.
Sorry, wait, did we miss much?
Oh, you've got to get Lenny to tell you his story about Mrs. Thatcher and the cat food.
Yeah. Sounds funny already.
Well, everybody just looks so lovely tonight.
Oh, Cookie, I'm just crazy about your dress. You always dig up the most original thing. Wherever did you find that?
This old thing, it must be about 6 years old at least. It was my grandmother's. She brought it from Russia.
Didn't you win it for cerebral palsy in June?
Oh no, this came in August.
And what a lovely cushion. Is that for Charlie and Myra?
No, it's for my back giving out again while I was dressing.
Are you okay, honey?
I'm fine now.
Oh, Cookie, you and your back problems. Those must just be awful.
Oh no, it's nothing. I can do everything but sit down and get my cookie.
Amy, is that your BMW outside? Looks like you put quite a few miles on it in 2 weeks, huh?
Some stupid idiot shoots out of his garage and blindsides me. The car had 12 miles on it. I got a case of whiplash like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I've had whiplash before. It's excruciating. My best friend had it for 6 months. Well, this is a lovely present we have here. What's this? Oh my God! What was it? Oh,
Stupid glass.
oh, Lenny, Claire, I'm just so sorry. Oh,
It's okay, honey. It was an accident.
oh,
We'll replace it, of course.
oh.
Sure, if you want, I don't care.
How about a drink?
Sure, I love
Oh,
some.
I'm ready to
I
start.
got it.
All of you go give me a drink. Such friendly people.
You know, I should have let What's her name pick it up? Mooloo.
should all sit outside. I mean, it's such a lovely evening.
Okay, kids. What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Think I don't know something funny's going on? 3 people want to get me a drink. Chris wants me to hear this funny story. Then he wants us all to go outside on the terrace. Everybody's creating groups. Why? I don't know. Am I right?
No wonder you're such a high-priced doctor, Ernie. You've got us all figured out. Well, someone's gonna have to tell him
Tell him what?
about the surprise.
Surprise.
Surprise about the party?
I think I'm gonna have to sit down and have a surprise.
Let me help you.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Over here. I got it. There we go.
Lovely people. I'm quite lovely. So, what did we say? Yes.
Well, it's just the cutest thing. See, Charlie and Myra decided that since they were just having their best friends over for their 10th wedding anniversary, that tonight they weren't going to have any servants. Well, isn't that great, Cookie? It'll be just like the old days. You remember? Before money, before success. Those were the best times, don't you think?
No, I hated those times. I love success.
Oh, but Cookie, don't you find that these are greedier, more selfish, lazier times? Nobody wants to work anymore.
Oh, no, I work 14 hours a day, and I cook 37 meals a week. I cook on my television show, I cook for my family, I cook for my neighbors, and I cook for my dogs. I was looking forward to relaxed evening, but, I don't want to spoil a surprise for anybody. So what do we have to do?
Well, we have to cook.
You mean all of us cooking in the kitchen together, huh?
Except Charlie and Myra. Oh, yeah, Claire and I told them to stay upstairs until we called them. Yeah.
So, what do we have to do?
Oh, it's all laid out. There's duck, roast ham, smoked turkey, and even pasta.
Roast ham. Duck? Oh no, that's too much cholesterol for me.
Come on, Ernie. You didn't come here to live longer? Just to have a great time.
I just don't understand why we are wearing our best clothes to cook dinner.
Cookie, those aren't your best clothes. It's a 50-year-old Polish dress.
A 60-year-old Russian dress.
I hardly think the dress is an issue we're talking
I
about.
didn't say we wouldn't cook it.
She didn't say we wouldn't cook it. What is everyone getting so worked up
Oh,
about?
Ernie, let's not turn this into group therapy, please.
This is nothing like group therapy, Claire. She above anyone else should know that.
Oh, terrific. Let's just start naming all the people in your Thursday night group, Ernie, huh?
Why are Ernie and I being attacked? All we do is walk in the door. I'm sorry. Why don't we all try and be quiet? Because you know what? We're going to spoil the surprise for Charlie and Myra.
What surprise? Wasn't it their idea?
Yeah, but,
Do you think that maybe, I don't want to spoil a surprise for anybody, So maybe I should do all the cooking and Ernie will do the serving. Isn't that a great idea?
No one's asking you to do that, honey.
If she wants to,
Go ahead.
Makes her happy. She can clean up, too.
Yeah, well, then it's all settled. Just give me 45 minutes, and this is going to be the best dinner party we ever had.
What was that?
Oh my God! Kim, what's free?
It's okay. It's fine. Everything's under control. Oh, hi, Ernie. Bye, Cookie. Chris, can you come up here a minute, please?
I really hate when this happens. Just excuse me for just a minute.
Am I crazy? Or was that a gunshot?
A gunshot? No. I think it was a car backfiring.
Ernie, maybe you
In
should
Charlie's bedroom?
maybe you should go to see Charlie.
No, why? Ken and Chris and Charlie and Myra are all up there. There's more of them than us.
Ernie, maybe you should just go up and see for Pete's sake.
Oh, I know what it was. It was a balloon. A party balloon. They've been blowing them up there all day. One popped, obviously.
What kind of balloon was that? A Goodyear blimp? No, I'm going up.
Then how are we going to get dinner started? Charlie and Myra must be started. You and Cookie get started. All the white wine's Mr. Hearn. Claire, put on some music. I'm gonna go see how Ken and Charlie are doing. Let me know if Dr. Doolittle calls.
I'll get that. Hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Hughes.
Is that me?
Yes, I'll tell her. It's Mr. and Mrs. Klein, Mr. and Mrs. Platt, Mr. and Mrs. Fishman, a conference call.
Oh, it's my Friday night group. I have a phone session with them tonight.
Oh, it's okay. I can get up myself.
Hello? Oh, Dr. Dudley's service. Oh, you don't know my husband called. Oh, yes. Okay, I'll be sure to tell him.
Who's on the phone?
Dr. Dudley's service.
Ah! What is that?
Oh, it's only Cookie.
It's okay. I do this all the time. It helps go back.
Here's Ernie.
Ernie has a session with his Friday night group, so he's going to there.
They're all in the kitchen?
No, on the telephone.
Sorry.
Turn around again.
No, it's little sharpins on the floor. Like what?
She must be such fun to live with.
What happened upstairs?
Ken wanted to hide the gun from Charlie. On his way to the closet, he tripped over Charlie's slippers, fell, dropped the gun next to his head, and went off. Can't hear a thing in both ears.
Ken or Charlie?
Ken, Charlie was out cold from the Valium.
Oh, they hung up. I received a message.
You couldn't tell me that one was on the balcony? What'd they say?
They said Dr. Dudley already called this number and doesn't want to be called out of the theater again.
Getting a new doctor. Not putting my life in the hands of a drama critic from Mount Sinai Hospital. Hello? This is Woodard Gantz again. Dr. Dudley did not call this number. Will you please have him call me back? Thank you.
So what did Ken want Chris upstairs for?
To call Ken's doctor to see what to do about his ears. See, Ken wouldn't be able to hear what the doctor was saying. Gotta get back upstairs.
So wait a minute. She told the doctor about the gun, then she'll have to explain about Charlie.
She was gonna say that Ken was outside and a manhole cover blew up next to him.
Oh, good idea.
Except Ken's doctor wasn't in. His service said he was at the theater. There must be some kind of clue going around on Broadway. They purposely wait till I'm at the top of the stairs. Answer that, will you?
You know, this is getting too hard to follow. I need a bookmark in my pen or something. Hello? Oh, thank you so much for calling back. Just a minute. It's Dr. Dudley. Do you want to speak to him?
No, I'm taking a stress test. Hello, Dr. Dudley. Thank you for calling back. Well, about 20 minutes ago, some idiot blindsided me. We get a little whiplash here. Charlie Brock? No, I wasn't calling about Charlie White. He's Charlie's doctor, too. No, he's fine now. He's resting. Chris Gorman? You know Ken and Chris? Well, yes, I think she did call. He's Ken's doctor, too.
Maybe he has a franchise.
You make yourself busy, put on some music. I'm sorry, Dr. Woodley, what? A cold compress, good idea. Listen, let me connect you to Chris. Which button rings into Charlie's room?
Why? Who's going to hear it?
You are such a pain. Better run up and take Chris. Hello, Dr. Dudley? Oh, yes, my wife has a pain, too. No, it's nothing. Can you hold for Chris, please? We owe this guy a gift. Let's give him Cookie as a patient. And see where Ernie is with my spritzer.
I thought I heard Lenny out here. I have a spritzer.
I'll hold it for him. How's Cookie?
Not so good. I gave her some aspirin and she dropped it in the sauce.
Good. We'll all get rid of our headaches.
Did Lenny say what that noise was?
You mean the gunshot?
It was a gunshot.
No, I mean the sound of you thump with a gunshot.
It wasn't a balloon, I know that much.
No, it was a can of shaving cream. It exploded.
Shaving cream exploded?
It's all right. It washes off.
Incredible.
I need you to put out some garbage for me.
I'm not even talking to my group yet.
Oh, it's okay. I put them on hold. They were fighting.
It'll clear up in a minute, Ken. These things don't last long.
You think this will last long?
Lie down in the guest bedroom. You'll feel better.
Maybe if I lie down in the guest bedroom.
Right. he's not feeling well himself. My neck is killing me again. Where is Ernie with my spritzer?
Your sister? Is your sister here?
No, my spritzer! Come on, kid, or eat that cow.
Don't tell your sister about Charlie. Not till we hear the whole story.
Claire! Claire! I need a favor from you, okay? Okay. Ernie went out the kitchen door to go let out the garbage. And the door locked, and my hands are full of grease, and I can't let him back in. Could you let him back in for me, please?
Of course. Oh, it's a terribly now with weight.
I purposely went around front so you wouldn't have to go to the back door.
Oh, well, that's sweet of you, darling. Excuse me. Oh, hi. Hi. Where's Claire? Oh, she went out the kitchen door to let Ernie in. Oh, okay. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, there you are. Hey, Cookie, watch one over on the pasta.
Why didn't you turn it down?
I don't know. I don't watch your show.
Okay, I'll do it. Ernie, would you get me some more ice? I am melting. Okay. Thank you.
I'm beginning to feel like one of my patients.
Well, everything's just fine.
All right, I went back into the kitchen.
Oh, God. I would smoke a Havana cigar if I had one. Did you hear about Ken? He's deaf now.
Well, he's better off this way, 'cause at least now he's out of this.
I don't understand why I'm protecting Charlie this way. I mean, one more gunshot and the whole world will know anyway.
The whole world isn't interested. Looking at Paraguay don't really care.
There's another car coming up the driveway. Was anyone else invited?
Harry and Joan, but they're in Venezuela. They said they'd call later tonight.
From Venezuela?
Geez, maybe they will hear about it in Bolivia.
So who's coming up the driveway?
Hey, maybe it's Myra.
Okay, Myra drives a Porsche. This is an Audi.
You know what? Ask Ken. Ken might know.
Like Ken is reading lips right now. I don't think he can pick up on the word Audi.
Ask him anyway.
What was that?
Oh, that was probably just Cookie blowing up the microwave again.
Chris, go in the kitchen to see what happened. Claire, go to the window and see who's coming. I'll see how Ken and Charlie are doing.
What happened?
Oh, my hand! Cookie jumped the ice bag and slipped against the stove. The hot plate was about ready for water, so I lifted it up. I dropped it on the table. The water pitcher broke all over her arms. I wrapped her arms in a bandage and leaned her up against the cabinet. I need some bandages for her arms and some ointment for my fingers. I never saw anything happen so fast.
He was in pain and he said all that without missing a word.
What if you just gave her or go get the
I was
bandages?
hoping there was more to the story.
I'm sorry, Claire. Did you want a drink?
I think you have more important things to worry about, Ernie.
Right.
You know what this night is starting to remind me of? Platoon.
Oh, look, there's the car. You know what, Claire? I don't even want to know who it is. Why don't you go look?
Oh, it's like it's gonna be good news, right?
It's Glenn and Cassie. Glenn and Cassie Cooper? Together? That's how they're walking? Well, I heard they were having problems.
Not walking.
Oh, wow. What? Glenn is running for state senate in Poughkeepsie.
So?
So, if word of Charlie's attempted suicide gets out, you never know what it can do to his campaign.
Hey, maybe Ken will figure all this out before they get to the door.
Well, it's going to be a tough campaign. You know what, Claire? You'll have to excuse me. I really have to go to the bathroom.
Wait a minute! I haven't even gone since I got here.
Yes, you did. You went in my leave room.
Yes, but nobody was at the door then.
Come on. Someone else can get it.
Is somebody getting that door? Chris? Claire?
Are you talking to me?
Okay, put the towel back on your ears. Claire! Chris! Ah, screw it. I'm beginning to feel like my car.
Hey! beginning to feel like, no. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. I don't know where everyone is.
You mean for the first?
No, they're all here. They're just spread out a little bit. Oh, in that case, can I get a drink, a double scotch straight up, please?
38 with mine, no ice.
Sure, fine. I don't think we've met. I'm Ernie Cusack. Hello, Ernie? Oh, excuse my hands. Little accident in the kitchen. Well, that's a shame. I'd say a chat, but my wife's bleeding all over the place. It's... Your wife? A cookie. Her water broke. A water pitcher broke. Flask all over her arms. It's not pretty. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. Dinner'll be ready soon. It was nice meeting you both. Wonder why they're not using that Chinese girl.
Do I look alright?
Yes, you look fine.
I feel so frumpy.
God, no, you're beautiful.
My hair isn't right, is it? I saw you looking at it in the car.
I wasn't looking at it.
What were you looking at then?
Well, the road, I suppose.
I can always tell when you hate what I'm wearing.
I love that dress. I always have.
This is the first time I've worn it.
Well, I admire your taste. That's what I meant.
So hard to please you sometimes.
What did I say?
It's what you don't say that really drives me crazy.
How can it drive you crazy if I don't say it?
I don't know. It's the looks that you give me.
What looks? I don't give you any looks.
You look at me all the time.
You're always asking me to look at you.
Well, it would be nice if I didn't have to ask, now wouldn't it?
Well, it would be nice if I didn't need to look at you, which would make it unnecessary to ask.
I can't ever get any support from you. You've got all the time in the world for everything and everyone else, but I've got to draw blood and get your attention when I walk in a room.
We walked in the room together. It was already done. Now, look, Cassie, we're 45 minutes late as it is. I don't want to ruin this night for Charlie and Myra.
We're 45 minutes late because you scowled at every dress I tried on.
I didn't scowl, I smiled. You always think my smile looks like a scowl. You think my grin looks like a frown, my frown like a yawn.
Don't sneer at me.
I didn't sneer, it wasn't me.
God, this conversation is so banal. I can't believe any of the things we're saying. You sound like some damn TV couple.
Oh, so now we're going to get into the language, huh?
No, Mr. Perfect, I will not get into any language. I don't want to risk a scowl, a frown, a yawn, a peep, or a sneer. God forbid I should show any human imperfections. I wake up with divorce papers in my hand.
What's this thing with divorce lately? Where is this coming from? Look, the reasons I don't look at you is because I'm afraid you're thinking you're not going to like the way I'm looking at you.
I don't know what you want from me, Glenn. I really don't.
I don't want anything. I just want things to be the way they were before they got to be the way they are. You hear me?
Oh, God, you're suffocating sometimes. I want to go home.
Go home. We just got here. We haven't even seen anyone yet.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this night. They all know what's going on. And you expect me to behave like nothing's happening?
Nothing is happening. What are you talking about?
Don't you lie to me. The whole city knows about you and that cheap little chippy bimbo.
You're blowing this all out of proportions. I hardly know the woman. Right? She's on the Democratic fundraising committee. I met her and her husband at 2 cocktail parties.
2 cocktail parties, huh?
Yes, 2 cocktail parties.
Do you think I'm stupid?
No.
Do you think I'm blind?
No.
Do you think I don't know what's been going on?
Yes, because you don't.
I'm going to tell you something, Glenn. Are you listening?
Don't you see my ears perking up?
I've known about you and Carol Newman for a year now.
That's amazing since I've only known the woman for 4 months. Now look, I'm asking you to please lower your voice. That butler must be listening to everything we're saying.
What do I care about a butler and some bleeding cook? They all know what's going on. What do I care about domestic help?
I don't understand you, Cassie. Do my political ambitions bother you? Are you somehow threatened by the fact that I'm running for Senate?
State Senate. State Senate. Don't make it sound like we're going to Washington. We're going to Albany. 23 degrees below zero in the middle of the winter Albany. You're not Times Man of the Year yet. You do understand, honey.
Oh, boy.
What was that?
I said, oh, boy!
Oh, like I'm behaving badly, right? I'm the shrew witch wife who's been giving you such a hard time. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Mr. State Senator. I'm not the only one who knows what's is going on. People are talking, kiddo, trust me.
What are you talking about? You haven't told anyone, have you?
Is that what you're worried about? Your reputation? Your career? Your place in American history? I'll tell you where your place in American history will be. A commemorative stamp of you and that bimbo in some hotel together.
I don't know what's gotten into you tonight, Cassie. You're so hyper. You've been rubbing your quartz crystals again, haven't you? I told you to throw those damn things away. They're dangerous. They're like petrified cocaine. No, don't bring it out here. Don't rub it at the party. It makes you crazy. Put that up. Do not let my friends see what you're doing.
Fine, don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Glenn, Cassie, I thought it was you. How you doing?
I'm feeling better, thanks.
Not you, Cass, Glenn, Cassie.
We're doing just great. Lenny, we're fine. Cassie, it's Lenny.
Did it suddenly freeze up out there?
Freeze up?
Isn't that an icicle Cassie has?
Oh, no, that's a quartz crystal.
Oh. Well, where's Chris and Claire?
Did somebody come in?
Glenn and Cassie, I told you! He's a kid. His ears are stuffed up. Bad cold. Who let you in?
The butler.
The butler. The butler's here?
Yes, he's getting us some drinks.
Is he alone?
No, the cook's with him.
Why leave? No, what a relief. We didn't have any help here for a minute.
Really? Well, where's Charlie and Lyra at?
They're in their room.
My towel fell off, Lenny.
I'll get you another towel. I've got to get the bandages first. Excuse me, kids. I've got to get some bandages. Charlie, Myra, can I come in? Sure, Lenny. Come on in.
Lenny? Lenny, where'd you go?
Ken!
Lenny?
It's Glenn!
Glenn? Oh, is that you, Glenn?
Yes, and Cassie. How's your ears doing? I hear you have a cold.
You say you think I look old? I haven't been sleeping well lately. Do the others know you're here?
Yes, I just saw Lenny.
Have you seen Lenny?
He's up in Charlie's room.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Anyone getting you a drink?
Yes, the butler.
Sorry, there's no help here. They're in the Orient somewhere.
I think he's got Dottie.
Yes, a hot toddy would be nice. I'm gonna go into Charlie and Myra's room to see if Lenny's there. Myra, mind if I come in?
Sure, honey. Come on in. I'll be right back.
Now, where are you going?
To rinse off my crystals? I suppose you'd like to make a quick phone call while I'm in there, huh? Anybody in there?
Who is it?
Cassie, who's that?
Oh, hi, Cass. It's me, Chris. Just a minute. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Glenn. I didn't hear you ring. I would have answered the door.
Hi, listen, is there anything going on here?
No. Why? What do you think?
Well, I saw Ken and Len for a second, and the butler and my lead.
You saw the butler in my league?
Are you finished? Because you left it up.
Oh.
Cassie, who's that?
Hi, Cass. Hi, Glenn. Oh, don't you look so beautiful? Where are the boys?
Well, Ken and Len are up in Charlie's room. Myra sounded very excited.
You spoke to Myra?
Well, no, not personally, but I did hear her talk to Ken and Len for just 1 second.
I love having that conversation.
Are you finished? Because I have to go.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Did you hear? Finally, the butler are back.
You're kidding me. Where's Ernie and Cookie?
Well, I just met Ernie. Isn't he the butler?
Never mind, that was cleared up.
Well, so they're back from the Orient then.
Oh, that's right, Glenn. You're so well informed tonight.
Say, what's everybody doing up in Charlie's room?
They're watching a program on TV.
Well, this is beginning to look like a party.
What? Hey, what were you guys watching up there?
Up where?
Well, up there on the TV.
Oh! The PBS special on, what's his name? Yes, the thing on Hitler.
We're here to celebrate Charlie and Myra's 10th wedding anniversary. And
you guys are all upstairs watching a special on Hitler.
Hitler as a boy. A whole new slant on it.
Tell Scott straight up. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, I'm sorry I mistook you for the butler earlier. It's just a mistake.
That's okay. I kind of thought you did. No, I'm an analyst.
Oh, hey, I'm Glenn. Yeah, I'm Glenn Cooper. How's your wife doing?
I can't believe it. I completely forgot the bandages. I'll be right back.
Well, the pasta's boiling, but the duck's still
No, I meant her arm. How's her arm doing?
Oh, she'll be fine. She's a trooper. Her fingers are cramping up a little, though.
Maybe she should see a doctor. You know, Charlie's got one that lives not 10 minutes from here. His name's Dr. Dudley.
Oh, never mind. We already called him.
How about his arm?
No, about Lenny's neck.
Lenny's neck.
And then when he called back the second time, we told him about Kenny's ear. Yes.
Incredible, isn't it? A mechanic shaved him exploding.
Someone told me that it was a manhole cover blowing up next to his ears.
It was. See, the pressure from the manhole cover caused the mechanic shaving cream to explode, is what really happened.
I didn't hear that.
I got them. Here they are. I got them.
It certainly is some excitement going on around here. Jeez.
You'll never get to Glenn's doctorate.
You're kidding. I wish I did his taxes.
Wait a minute. Glenn Cooper, from Poughkeepsie, right? Well, you're running for state senate.
Well, as a matter of fact, I am.
Well, I have a friend that knows you very well.
Really? What's his name?
Harold Green.
Harold Green.
Harold Green?
Harold Green. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Harold Green. Me and him used to go to Penn State together. How's he doing nowadays? What's he doing?
He's a proxy new social member who doesn't play tennis, just comes to the club to eat lunches and spread rumors.
At your club.
Cookie, Ernie, Cookie's waiting for you in the emergency room.
It was nice meeting you, Glenn.
Yeah.
Call out, butler.
Somebody, please. I need a drink real bad.
Hey, Ken, how's your ear?
Oh, a beer would be fine, thanks.
No, maybe Charlie has some eardrops up in the medicine cabinet. Did you see any eardrops when you were getting the bandages?
I didn't think of that.
Oh, it's okay. You guys just stay around here. I'm going upstairs.
No, wait, I remember. I looked. There weren't any. I forgot I looked.
Okay.
Is there a cat in here?
A cat?
I thought I heard a cat meow.
I'll get it.
It's the bone, man.
A bone? Why would I want a bone? It's a cat, not a dog.
Hello? I'm sorry, operator. We must have a bad connection. Oh, yes. Perfect. It's Harry and Joan from Venezuela. They're calling to talk to Charlie and Myra.
Joan, that's Cassie's cousin. Hold on, I'll go get her. I'm sure she'll want to talk to her.
Hey, Joni. No, it's Lenny. How you doing? Oh, we're having a great time. Yeah. No. Excuse me? Yes, we're having a great time. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. The transmission must be bad.
Come on, Cass. Get out here. Joan's on the phone.
Can you hold on for a second? Yeah, thank you. Claire, talk to her.
Me? She's calling Myra.
You speak to her.
Joan? Oh, no, it's me, Claire. Oh, yes, it's just a wonderful party. Myra? Oh, she looks beautiful. She's wearing a red kimono that my lady's mother sent her from Japan. Here, just a minute. You talk to her.
No. I'll take your kids to school for a year.
I've done my part. I'm not the Red Cross.
Come on, Cass. What are you doing in there?
Johnny! Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm Venezuela. No, it's me, Chris. Listen, I hear Myra. She wants to talk to you. Okay, who hasn't talked to her yet? Ken hasn't spoken to her.
Ken, do you want to speak to Joan?
What?
Joan! Do you want to speak to Joan?
Sure, I'd love to go home.
All right, come on, Cass. It's long distance.
Joan, I can't hear you. I think we're losing the connection.
Carson, he received an academic award. Josh Shep. Josh also received an academic award. Hans Lee, and he also received an academic award. Zach Litt. He also received an academic award. Adam Mann. His brother Jordan Mann. Michael O'Donnell. John Wong. Andrew Weir. Mark Weaver.
I didn't believe it, but I liked it. I love my wife too, and that's why I want to get home early. So have a nice time, take care of that ear, and I'll see you guys later.
Okay, well, yeah. See you later. Bye-bye.
Nice meeting you. Where in the world did you come up with a story like that?
I made it up.
Of course you made it up. When?
As I was saying, word by word, sentence by sentence. I didn't know where I was going, but I just kept going.
But you don't even speak Spanish.
I made the Spanish up too.
Sure, we all could have gone to jail for perjury.
I know. That was the challenge. The ultimate chutzpah. It was the best time I ever had in my entire life.
Dave, you have by far the most romantic mind I have ever came across.
You know, to my husband, Lenny, just when I was getting bored with our marriage, I fall in love with him all over again.
Lenny.
I have an interesting question.
Well, what's that?
What do you think really happened to Charlie and Myra?
No idea. I'll get it. Hello? Charlie! Hi. Yeah, we're all here. Are you up to having some visitors? Wonderful. We'll be up in just a minute. Charlie's going to tell us the whole story.
I sure hope it's shorter than Lenny.
Can we go back later and listen to my crystal?
Angel, I'll buy you 1,000 Christmas.
What's that?
Would someone please open the door?
Who is that?
It's Myra!
Look, if he doesn't call in 2 minutes, call the hospital.
Ken, I'm gonna have to have a cigarette.
After 18 months, the hell you are. Just get a hold of yourself, will you?
Ken, the phone is ringing. Hello? Dr. Dudley? Oh, Dr. Dudley. Oh, I'm so glad it's you. Your service said you're at the theater.
Is that the doctor?
Well, I never would have called you, but this is an emergency.
Is that the doctor?
My name's Chris Gorman. My husband Ken and I are good friends with Charlie Brock.
Is that the doctor?
Yes, it's the doctor, okay? It's the
Why
doctor.
didn't you say so?
Dr. Dudley? Yes. I'm afraid there's been an accident. Well, I would have called my own physician, but my husband Ken is a lawyer, and he felt that under the circumstances, it would be best if we contacted Charlie's own physician. Well, when Ken and I arrived about 10 minutes ago, we were just getting out of the car, and suddenly we heard this enormous...
Don't tell him anything.
What?
Don't tell him anything.
Don't tell him.
Just do what I said.
But what about Charlie?
He's all right. It's just a power burn. Don't tell him about the gunshot.
So what about all the blood?
Tell him he tripped down the stairs and he banged his head. He's all right. I don't want him to know.
But Ken, I already said that we were getting out of the car, and suddenly we heard this enormous... What? What did we hear?
We heard...
Just a minute, doctor.
We heard this enormous thud
A thud.
when he fell down the stairs.
Oh, that's really good. Dr. Dudley, yes, I'm sorry. I was talking to my husband. Now, as I was saying, we were getting out of the car, and suddenly we heard this enormous thud. It appears that Charlie had tripped while going up the stairs.
Down.
Oh, down. He was going down the stairs. But he's all right.
We'll call him in the morning.
He'll call him in the morning.
He'll call you in the
Oh,
morning.
and he'll call you in the morning, doctor.
Very sorry to disturb you.
I'm very sorry I disturbed you.
It's really fine.
But he's really fine.
Thank you, goodbye.
Where are you going?
Him! Thank him to say goodbye.
Thank you and goodbye, doctor. Yes. Ken, is there any ringing of the ears?
No ringing of the ears.
No, doctor, no ringing of the ears. Can you move all of the limbs?
Yes, he can move everything. Get off the phone.
Yes, doctor, he can move everything.
I gotta get back to Charlie.
Any dizziness?
No dizziness.
No, doctor, no dizziness. Oh, slurring of the speech.
I don't believe this. No. Tell him no.
Yes, doctor, there's a little slurring of the speech.
I told you to say no.
But it sounds better if there is slurring of the speech. Who? Oh, Myra. Yeah, Myra's the part scraping your plate.
You're fading out again, Glenn.
That wasn't me. That was Chris. Your wife.
I can make out voices now. Just a little here and there.
Do you think you'll let me have another cigarette?
No cigarettes.
I just find this whole thing so hard to believe. I find this whole thing so hard to believe because we had to get our heads off to keep the truth from you. All right. Myra's not here. Right. There's no help. Right. Charlie has shot himself through the earlobe. Right. None of it makes any sense. Right.
Why didn't I see it? People running up and down the stairs. No one answering the door. Cans of shaving cream exploding. I'm on the staff of Bellevue Hospital. How could I fall into such a story? You never let on.
Listen, I was so desperate for a cigarette, I went up into Charlie's bathroom and tried to light a Q-tip. Don't you have any self-control? Of course. I like no tap. Something's wrong with Kenny. Well, maybe he's still hungry. Did you want seconds, Kenny?
No, be quiet, everyone. I think he wants to say something. Go ahead, Ken.
I can't stand it anymore. The pressure is killing me. I'm sorry, but I have to tell them. Myra's not here. The servants aren't here. Charlie's upstairs and he shot himself through the earlobe. Maybe it was attempted suicide, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just glad it's over with.
We know, Ken.
What?
Lenny told us.
Who told you?
Lenny.
Glenn told you?
No, Lenny! Lenny told us!
No, I wish you were deaf again.
Is that true, Lenny? Did you tell them?
Just finish your dinner and leave us alone, will you?
Just give him a break, Lenny. He's had a big strain on him.
And I haven't. I was acting my head off that Myra was here. I had an actual conversation with her up there. I even heard her voice in case someone was listening.
Was that you? You couldn't fool me.
I did.
Oh, certainly.
So, you guys weren't actually watching Hitler upstairs on the television?
No, we stopped everything to watch the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler. I believe you people.
Well, it sounded so real, I believed it, okay?
What about you, Miss Cooper? What's her name?
Cassie.
What about you, Cassie? Did you think anything strange was going on?
Yes, for about 6 months now.
What do you mean? What does she mean?
You'll have to excuse her. She's still very upset about losing her crystal down the toilet.
Hey, we could call a plumber. I get everything out. Wedding rings, car keys. I had an aunt once who lost her dentures down the toilet and they got them out.
And she wore them?
Well, obviously,
I think it'd be blessed by the Pope and I would never put them in my mouth again.
Unless you're into crystals, you might not understand. You see, they have to be washed in clear spring water and kept in direct sunlight. Every night she brushes them with a fine toothbrush and dries them off with a leathery cloth. They really are very delicate.
I see. Well, do you have them enrolled in a good school yet?
Just stop it, Claire, okay? If crystals give her a sense of comfort, pleasure, what's wrong with it?
You don't have to defend me, Ernie. Crystals will be here millions of years after this planet is gone.
If the planet is gone, don't the crystals go with it?
Well, I don't know if this will help or anything. There's a huge crystal chandelier in the dining room over there.
Thanks a lot, Chris, but I think it's best just to leave Cassie alone right now.
I'm not deaf, I came here. Maybe Kane can't, but I can. Hey, we can unscrew the toilet. They've done it myself.
I don't think it's the time or the place to be fixing toilets, honey.
Perhaps another time and another place.
Bleeding arm and all, Cookie, that was one heck of a meal. Heads off to you.
Yeah, I think.
Doesn't anybody Doesn't anybody
Be quiet, everyone.
Doesn't anybody what, Ken?
Doesn't anybody want to go upstairs and see how Charlie's doing? I mean, it's been awful quiet up there, hasn't it?
Wait a minute, how would you know?
No, Ken's right. We've all been so busy eating and explaining to each other that we forgot all about Charlie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
All right, I'll go up and settle this now.
No, wait. Now look, we're all in a very precarious situation here. I mean, not just Charlie, but the rest of us down here as well.
Meaning you?
Well, no. Look at it this way. I arrived late. I didn't even hear the gunshots.
And Ernie and I were cooking the whole time. Nobody told us. Sorry.
I wanted to call the police. Ken wouldn't let me call the police. Claire, didn't I want to call the police?
Lenny wanted to call the police.
So what are you saying? That Ken's going to take all the blame for this? That it's his fault?
Exactly. Not so many words.
If it comes down to it, he's the most logical, that's all.
I can't believe you people. Poor Ken has gone deaf trying to protect all of you. And this is the thanks he gets? What a bunch of wimps. I expected a little bit more from his friends. Have you even heard any of this?
Well, answer, Glenn, have you?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What is
What
it?
is it?
I lost my earring. Oh my God. Where did you lose them? Right here. Right around here.
It's okay, honey. We'll find it.
Oh, what did they look like? They were little. They had diamonds, little sapphires. They were little sapphires. I don't know. Oh my God, my God. They were really well diamond. So stupid. Forgive me, everybody. So what did we say?
Glenn, I'm a little worried about your wife. Is she okay?
Yeah, I'm sure she's just in there trying to figure out some way to get back at me. Yeah, I think she's got one.
Please forgive me, everyone. I know I've behaved badly. No, really I have. I'm just not quite here tonight.
That's okay, neither are Charlie and Myra.
That's funny. That's so funny, Lenny. You're so funny. How do you do that?
I don't know. Can I get you a glass of wine or something?
Why? Do I look like I need one?
Who is she getting back at, Glenn? You or me?
All right, Cassie, that's enough. Cut it out.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Put your hair back up and sit in that chair.
Do you know what he's talking about, Lenny?
Okay, that's it. I'm going up to get Charlie's gun.
Cassie, we're all friends here. why don't you and I go out on the terrace and have a nice, quiet talk?
You do that and you'll have it backwards than mine. I see what you're thinking. That really is incredible because the exact same thing happened to me last week at a cocktail party for the Democratic Bug Renting Committee. There was this woman there, very sweet, very refined, very attractive, and sometimes because I can feel so silly and so insecure, I thought that she was coming on to Glenn. And when they got up to dance, they were as close as freshly laid wallpaper.
All right, that's it. I think we're going now, Cassie.
I'll get it. Hello? It's Charlie.
Molly? Who's Molly?
Cassie Charlie. Not Molly.
Hey, Charlie. Yes, we're all here. Glenn, Candy, Ernie, Claire, Chris, Cassie, and Cookie.
Isn't that odd? All of the women's names start with a C.
Oh, you're right. Oh, except Myra. No, Myra. Her middle name is Clara. Exactly.
And all of the men's names sound alike. Glenn, and Ken.
Oh, wait. No, not Charlie. Not Charlie.
But Charlie starts with a C.
What is this? Anagrams? Let the man talk on the phone.
Yes, Charlie, I understand. No, you do what you have to do. We'll be here. Okay. He needs time to think.
Or time to drink. You shouldn't drink with Valley.
Hey! Think. The man said think! Not drink!
Oh, my ears popped. Oh, it sounds like a subway in here.
This is incredible. I'm having the first headache I've ever had in my life.
Hey, I just figured one out. Oh. Ernie's last name is Cusack. It starts with the C. Oh, there you go, that's pretty quick.
You just remembered your husband's last name.
I can hear my own pulse. It's slightly up, but not too bad.
Can I take it, Ken? I'm very good at things like that.
All right, Cassie, you keep talking like that, you're going to end up the same place as your crystal.
Don't threaten me, sweetheart, or I'll start naming names.
That's it? I got a stay, but you're getting in a taxi.
No, you're not! A what?
Why? It's 22 miles! Cassie! Come back here!
You know what? I really do feel sorry for her because you know why? One day she's gonna grow old and die.
I just remembered something else. Glenn, you guys. Oh! You guys up!
I can hear them. Hear who? Glenn and Cassie. They're arguing.
I don't think it's any of your business to be listening, Ken.
If he can hear through walls, it's his business.
She's talking about a woman. She's very upset.
Well, I'll say she just kicked the car with her foot. Oh, the BMW!
Oh, man! Good side too, I think.
I just figured it out. It's Glenn Cooper. What?
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
That's it. We need to bring this thing to a head. I'm going upstairs and I'm going to find out what's what.
Wait. Look, as far as Charlie's concerned, none of you know about the gunshots.
He never said a word to me, and he had the pillow covering up his ear the whole time.
So what you're saying is that Charlie doesn't know that we know anything.
These guys know we haven't seen Myra, and that the servants aren't here.
Exactly. But he doesn't know the rest of you know about the gunshot. What was that?
It was you, Ken. It was your fork scraping your plate.
My what?
Your fork scraping your plate.
You're fading out again, Glenn.
That wasn't me. That was Chris, your wife.
I can make out voices now. Just a little, here and there.
Do you think you'll let me have another cigarette?
No cigarettes.
And just none of this makes any sense. You don't think any of this makes any sense?
You don't think any of this makes any sense because we're hacking our heads off to keep the truth from you.
All right. Myra's not here.
Right.
None of the help is here.
Right.
Charlie had shot himself through the earlobe.
Right.
doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Why didn't I see it before? People running up and down the stairs. No one answering the door. Cans of shaving cream exploding. I'm on the stack of Bellevue Hospital. How could I fall into this story? You never let on.
Listen, I was so desperate for a smoke, I went up into Charlie's bathroom and tried to light a Q-tip.
Well, don't you have any self-control?
Of course I do. I look so tact. Something's wrong with Kenny.
Well, maybe he wants seconds. Did you want seconds, Kenny?
No, be quiet, everyone. I think he wants to say something. What is it, Ken? Go ahead.
I can't take it anymore. The pressure is killing me. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you. Myra's not here. The servants aren't here. Charlie's upstairs and he shot himself in the earlobe. Maybe it was attempted suicide. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just glad it's over.
Ken, it's okay. We already know. Lenny told us.
You know?
Yes,
Who told you?
Lenny told us.
Glenn told you?
No, Lenny. Lenny! Lenny told us!
You know, I wish he were deaf again.
Is that true, Lenny? Did you tell them?
Just finish your dinner and leave him alone, will you?
Just give him a break, Lenny. He's had a big strain on him tonight.
And I haven't. I was acting my head off that Myra was here. I had actual conversations with her up there. I needed her voice in case someone was listening.
Well, was that you? You gonna fool me?
I did.
Sure you did.
So you guys weren't really watching Hitler on television upstairs then?
No, we stopped everything to watch the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler.
Well, it sounded so real, I believed it, okay?
What about you, Miss Cooper? What's her name?
Cassie.
What about you, Cassie? Did you think anything strange was going on?
Yes, for about 6 months now.
What do you mean? What does she mean?
We'll have to forgive her. She's still very upset about losing her crystal down the toilet.
You know, we could call a plumber. They get everything out. Wedding rings, car keys. I had aunt once who lost her dentures down the toilet. They got them out.
And she
What that? Well, obviously you played them.
Oh gosh, you could be blessed by the Coke and I would never put them in my mouth again.
Unless you're into crystals, you might not understand. You see, they have to be washed in clear spring water and kept in direct sunlight. Every night, she brushes them with a fine toothbrush and dries them with a leathery cloth. They really are very delicate.
I see. Well, do you have them enrolled in a good school yet?
Give it up, Claire. The crystal give her a sense of comfort, pleasure. What's wrong with it?
You don't have to defend me, Ernie. Crystals will be here millions of years after this planet is gone.
If the planet is gone, don't the crystals go with it?
Go.
You know, Glenn, there's a huge crystal chandelier in the dining room out there. Should I tell her?
Now, Chris, I think it's best just to leave Cassie alone right now.
I'm not deaf, you know. I can hear. Maybe Ken can't, but I can. Hey, we can unscrew the toilet. I've done it myself.
I don't think it's a time or the place to be fixing toilets, honey.
Yes, perhaps another time and another place.
Leading arm and off, Toby, that was one heck of a meal.
Oh,
That's all.
Yes, I love it. Very
Doesn't anybody? Doesn't anybody?
Be quiet, everyone. Doesn't anybody what, Ken?
Doesn't anybody want to go upstairs and see how Charlie's doing? I mean, it's been awful quiet since we've been down here.
How would you know?
No, Ken's right. We've all been so busy eating and explaining to each other, and we forgot all about Charlie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
All right, I'll go up and settle this
No,
now.
wait a minute. Look, we're all in a very precarious situation here. Not just Charlie, but all of us down here, too.
Meaning you.
Well, no. I mean, look at it this way. I arrived late. I never even heard the gunshots.
And Ernie and I were cooking the whole time. Nobody told us. Sorry.
I wanted to call the police. Ken wouldn't let me call the police. Claire, did I want to call the police?
Sonny wanted to call the police. So what are you saying? That Ken's gonna take all the blame for this?
Not exactly word. That's what I'm going to say. If it comes down to it, he's the most logical, that's all.
I can't believe you people. Poor Kenny's gone deaf trying to protect all of you, and this is the thanks that he gets? What a bunch of wimps. Have Have you even heard any of this, Kenny?
Well, answer, Glenn, have you?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What is it?
Oh my God. I lost my earrings. My grandmother's earrings. Oh, right here, around.
It's okay, honey. Move on.
Oh my God. Well, what did they look like? They were little, they had diamonds, little sapphire buttons. They were, oh my God, I lost them. Oh my God. They were in my hand the whole time. Forgive me, everybody, I'm just so stupid. What were we saying, everybody?
Glenn, I'm a little worried about your wife. Is she okay?
Yeah, I'm sure she's just in there thinking of some way to get back at me right now. Yeah, I think she's got one.
Please forgive me, everyone. I know I behaved badly tonight. No, really, I have. Well, I'm not quite here tonight.
It's okay, neither are Charlie and Myra.
That's so funny, Lenny. You're so funny. How do you do that?
I don't know. I just, can I get a glass of wine or something?
Why? Do I look like I need one?
So who is she getting back at, Glenn? You or me?
All right, Cassie, that's enough. Cut it out.
What do you mean, sweetheart?
You know exactly what I mean.
You know
Put your hair back up and sit on the couch.
You know what he's talking about, Lenny?
That's it. I'm going to have to get Charlie's gun.
Cassie, we're all friends here. Why don't you and I go out on the terrace, have a nice, quiet talk?
You do that and you'll have a bad worse than mine! Oh, I see what you're thinking. That really is incredible because the exact same thing happened to me last week at a cocktail party for the Democratic Fundraising Committee. There was the nicest woman there. Very sweet, very attractive, very refined, and because sometimes I can feel so silly and so insecure, I thought that she was coming on to Glenn. And when they got up to dance, they were as close as freshly laid wallpaper.
All right, Cassie, I think we're going now.
I'll get it. Hello? It's Charlie.
Molly? Who's Molly?
Ken, you said Charlie, not Molly.
Yes, Charlie, we're all here. Glenn, and Ernie, Claire, Chris, Cassie, and Cookie.
Isn't that odd? All of the women's names start with a C. Oh, you're right.
And, except for Myra.
Oh, her middle name is Clara. Yeah. Oh. And all the men's names sound alike. Glenn, and Ken.
Oh, wait, except Ernie and Charlie.
Charlie starts with C. Oh.
This is not anagrams. Let the man talk on the phone.
Now, Charlie, I understand. You do what you have to do. We'll be here. Okay. He needs time to think.
Or time to drink. You shouldn't drink with value.
Ken, man said think. Think, not drink.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh, my ears popped. Ooh, sounds like a subway in here.
This is incredible. I'm having the first headache I've ever had in my life.
Oh, look, something. Ernie's last name is Cusack. It starts with a C.
You just remembered your husband's last name.
I can hear my own pulse. It's slightly up, but not too bad.
Can I tell you, Ken? I'm very good at things like that.
Okay, Cassie, you keep talking like that, you're gonna end up in the same place as your crystal.
Don't threaten me, sweetheart, or I'll start naming names.
That's it. I've got to stay with George getting in a taxi.
Number 5! Oh, what?
One! It's 22 mornings! Cassie! Cassie!
You know what? I really do feel sorry for her. No, really I do, because you know what? One day she's going to grow old and die.
Hey, I just thought of something else. Glenn went to this.
Oh, give it up!
What? I hear something.
Hear what?
It's Glenn and Cassie. They're arguing.
I don't think it's any of your business to listen, Ken.
If he can hear through walls, it's his business.
She's talking about a woman. She's very upset.
Well, I'll say she just kicked the car with her foot. Who owns the BMW?
Oh, man! A good sign, too, I bet.
Charlie's not dumb. He puts two and two together, confronts Myra with it, Myra confesses, he kicks her out of the house, tells all the servants to go home, and then pretends to lose breakdown.
Don't know that. That's an assumption and a very dangerous statement on your part. Don't you agree with me, Lenny?
No,
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
That's it. We need to bring this thing to a head. I'm gonna go upstairs and find out what's what.
Wait a minute. Look, as far as Charlie's concerned, none of you know about the gunshots.
I never said a word to me. He had the pillow covering up his ear the whole time.
So what you're saying is that Charlie doesn't know that we know anything.
He's got to know we haven't seen Myra, and that the servants aren't here.
Exactly. But he doesn't know the rest of you know about the gunshots. You see, I told him I wouldn't tell anybody.
And then you went ahead and told everybody.
No. I only told you and Lenny. Lenny told everybody.
But you were deaf then. You didn't hear me telling everybody.
And you told everybody after Lenny told everybody.
Go slower. I can't follow a thing you're saying.
Look, what I'm saying is this. As long as Charlie doesn't know, the rest of us know.
Why tell him now? I see your point. We've got to keep up the subterfuge. If we confront Charlie now, with all of us knowing about the gunshot, he could go to pieces. So until he tells us his own story himself, we've got to keep up the act.
I should be the one that tells him. I'll say, Charlie, everybody's here. He'll say, well, do they all know about the gunshots?
You say no.
I say no. So then he'll say, well, if Myra's not here, and the help's not here, who cooked dinner?
Something's wrong with Cassie. Whoops.
Whoops? What's whoops? She threw up in the car?
No, she just kicked Lynn. His nose bleeding.
Ooh, Dad! Tell me when he gets her back. I'd love to see that.
Wait, I can't hear myself think. What was I saying?
You said, so I'll go upstairs and tell Charlie that we're all here and they'll cook dinner, and then he'll say, I say no, and then you say, I say no.
Enough.
I've got it. You go upstairs and tell Charlie that you told all of us that he had a large benign board removed from his ear this morning. But he's okay. Then, all of a sudden, Myra's mother breaks her hip. She has to take her to the hospital. But she's gonna stay there tonight. Then the servants thinking the party was off, went home. Not telling any of us. Us getting here, agreed, and deciding to cook dinner ourselves. That's the story.
I would believe the part about Myra's mother breaking her hip.
Why not?
Because Myra's mother died 6 years ago.
Then, her father broke his hip.
No, her father lives in California.
Does she have any relatives that live in the city?
She has a cousin named Florence.
Then Florence broke her hip.
No, Florence isn't married. Why would her husband take her?
Then Myra broke her hip and the neighbors took her.
You know, if he only had a work move, couldn't he have taken her?
Can't you think of anything else?
I did. I thought of the wart, the hip, the mother, the father, the cousin. Nothing satisfies you people.
There's no logic to it. I think that story is plausible.
The man doesn't need plausible. He is in shock, mental anguish, and emotional despair. Logic means nothing to him right now. It's the phone.
Don't you think we know it's the phone, Ernie? We all have phones. We're all very wealthy people here.
Just calm down. Hello? Yes, yes he is. Who's calling, please? I see. 1 second. There's a woman asking for Glenn.
So?
So it sounds like Myra.
Should I go get him?
No, hold on. Glenn's outside just now. May I tell him who's calling? I see. Oh, hold on. I can't tell. Maybe it's Myra, maybe it isn't.
Well, who does it sound like?
I don't know. She said it was just a friend.
How did she say it?
She said it was just a friend. How many ways can you say it?
I will tell you how many ways you can say it. Nervous, phony, sincere, drunk.
Scared, guilty, lying,
And it reflects to see.
This is not Scrabble! He sings!
Let me talk to her.
She didn't ask for you.
She didn't ask for you either. I know Myra's voice. Give me the phone. Hello? No, it's Glenn's friend Lynn. No, Ken is getting Glenn. Listen, you sound awfully familiar. Do I know you? I see. Well, can you hold on a second? I don't think it's her.
Well, who does it sound like?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
it was Meryl Streep. But you know how she sounds in the movies? Like she gets the character perfectly, but it's not really her? That's how she sounded.
Like she's not Meryl Streep?
Now we're playing Trivial Pursuit. This is not a game show, people. Give me the phone. Hello? Can't just put the gate Clint. Hello? She hung up. She must have gotten suspicious.
Shh, quiet. I hear something.
I bet it's the Concorde landing in London.
No. No, it's a car coming up the driveway.
Well, who could it be?
Hey, maybe it's Myra.
Maybe it's Harry and Joan from Venezuela.
We got trouble. Oh, boy, we got trouble now.
What's wrong?
Cops! We got cops outside! Okay, I warned you. I told you we should have called the police. Now look what happened. The police came.
Just take it easy. Who could have called the police?
Maybe it was Myra. Or
Maybe it was Cassie. You were talking with her. Did she use the phone in my car?
Not to call the police. She hit me in the nose.
She broke my phone. My new phone in my new car.
All right, everybody, just calm down. We gotta figure out what we're gonna say when they come in.
They're trying to talk to Cassie. She won't roll down the windows.
My windows? They're gonna bust my windows. I'm gonna take my car home in an envelope.
What did you leave her out there for?
I don't know. I figured she's in good enough condition to bust my nose. Why mess with her?
And you're running for the state senate. I wouldn't let you run for Chinese food.
I have a 6-year-old son at home who behaves better than you do.
Fine. And get him down here and tell him to talk to the police.
Nancy, now just take it easy, Lenny. She's been doing her part. She's the one who called Dr. Dudley.
Everybody called Dr. Dudley. He's in the yellow pages in China.
Oh, hey, maybe Dr. Dudley called the police.
It's the phone again.
Well, there you go. Twice in a row. This genius is going to save our lives.
Hello? Yes, yes he is. Oh, hold on. Glenn, it's for you. It's the same woman who called before. Same woman.
Oh, well,
Maybe it was Myra, maybe it was Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
oh, well, you know how she sounds in the movie? Like she's doing her character perfectly, but it's not really her? That's how this woman sounds.
Got 2 policemen coming up, giving us a resume of the party.
Uh-oh, they're coming up the driveway.
Hello?
They're coming real soon, guys.
Oh, hi, how are you? No, it's not a cold, it's a telephone injury.
Look, the thing we cannot do is let them see Charlie. We can't let him downstairs with them upstairs.
I tried to talk to Cassie, but she's very upset. If anything else, no false statements. We must keep within the law. This above all. Agreed?
Yea, to thine own self be true. Where are the hearts of better men? Are you insane? They're outside the door.
Well, look, can I call you back in 15 minutes? Are you still at the 914 number?
Kill him. Somebody kill him. Choke them with a telephone wire.
I've really got to go.
No.
I've got it. We tell him we never heard the gunshot.
What happened to this above all?
It won't work tonight. Maybe some other time.
Okay, look, I know you're a great friend, and I thank you for all your wonderful support.
Keep him here. Let's all run for our lives and leave that schmuck to the cops.
If you let me go to the bathroom, I promise I'll
No.
Okay, look, I can't talk anymore. I've got to go. All right, fine. All right, guys, what's going on?
Well, about 6 weeks ago, I got an invitation to this party.
Hey, stop it. Now think, everybody, think. Why didn't we hear the gunshots?
Okay, we're all deaf people, and we meet here once a week. That's what we need for good times.
Now you know why they call her Cookie.
No, this is it. We were all upstairs in Charlie's room watching the Hitler program on TV, and we had it turned up really loud, and all we could hear were the cannons bombing Berlin.
There was no Hitler program. We made the whole stinking thing up to fool this moron.
Look, man, I'm really getting sick and tired of your attitude. We gotta let him in sooner.
Claire, open the door.
I can't. I'm in charge of the music.
Like the music.
What do you mean?
That's, look, we were all down here dancing and we had the music on so loud that none of us could hear the gunshots.
All right, everybody, come on, get ready. Okay. Wait. There's something else we gotta do.
What?
Somebody has to be Charlie.
Why?
Just in case the police want to talk to Charlie.
Kid's right. Charlie's in no condition to tell the police the real story.
Of course not, because no one has heard the real story.
Exactly. But we gotta make sure whatever story the police do here isn't the one that's gonna land us all in jail.
Yep, Ken's right. One of you three has to be Charlie.
Since when did you move to France?
Well, come on, let's be perfectly honest. I never reserved vegetables.
Bang! Bang!
Hey, isn't it against the law to impersonate another real person?
Yes, honey, but not if you do it well.
Can you believe we married this man?
This is a major felony we're talking about here. You're telling me you want to spend 30 years in a maximum security prison wearing a tuxedo?
We're all in this together, Glenn. Okay, here's how we do it. Put out one finger or two fingers. Now, if three guys are the same and one is different, that guy's Charlie. You
What
ready?
have you done, Corleone?
You have a better idea?
Yes, let the women wrestle for it.
Come on, lady, let's just get this over with.
Come on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ah, all the same, no good. Again. 1, 2, 3. Come on, again. 1, 2, 3. Aha! Lenny!
What do you mean, Lenny?
Put out one finger, that's what-
I had two stuck together. I got duck grease on my fingers.
Oh, grease on
One,
your fingers.
Lenny, it was one.
It was
finger.
two.
It was one finger. I saw
And that man graduated from Johns Hopkins.
Now look, just go upstairs and wait for us to call you down, okay?
No, I'm anxious to come down as Charlie.
All right, kids, everybody grab the party. All right, everybody get up. Everybody ready? Okay.
Someone please turn that stuff off. Someone please turn that damn stuff off.
Oh, I beg your pardon. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bust the door open.
Then none of us can hear the gunshots. Come on, everybody go. All right.
Wait a minute. There's something else we gotta do first.
What?
Somebody has to be Charlie.
Why?
Just in case the police want to talk to Charlie.
Kid's absolutely right. Charlie is in no condition to answer police questions or tell them the real story.
Of course not, because no one has heard the real story.
Exactly. But we've got to make sure whatever story they do here isn't the one that's going to land us all in jail.
Yep. Ken's absolutely right. One of you guys has to be Charlie.
Since when did you move to France?
Well, let's be perfectly honest. I never heard the gunshots.
Bang! Bang!
Isn't it against the law to impersonate another real person?
Yes, honey, but not if you do it well.
Can you believe we married these men?
This is a major felony we're talking about. You're telling me you want to spend 30 years in a maximum security prison wearing a tuxedo?
Everybody ready? All right, go ahead.
Please turn that damn thing off.
Oh, I beg your pardon. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break down the door.
Then, why didn't you ring first?
I did. 5 times.
5 times. We didn't hear anything.
Well, I guess the music was on so loud you couldn't really hear much of anything.
Of course! The music!
It was on!
So, what's the trouble, officer?
Just sort of routine investigation. I'm Detective Welch. This is Officer Putney. Is this your house, sir?
My house? No. I live elsewhere, other than here.
As do I. I live elsewhere. Would you mind telling us what this is about, officer?
Well, I just want to ask a few questions. May I ask who the owner of the house is?
We'd be delighted to tell you that, officer, but I believe it's first customary for you to tell us what these questions are about.
You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, as a lawyer, you understand you're not obligated to answer these questions. I was hoping to find someone who would be cooperative enough to tell me who the owner of the house is.
Brock. Charlie Brock.
Is Mr. Brock at home at present?
I don't think so. Chris, is Charlie home?
No, he went to walk the dog.
How's
Well,
your job?
then he'll be back soon.
Oh, no, it's the docs, and they take me into the center.
He's here. He's at home.
Well, can I please speak with him?
Well, yeah. See, now it's kind of an awkward time, officer. As you can see, we're celebrating a party.
Yeah, I've noticed. What's the occasion?
The 10th wedding anniversary of Charlie and Myra Brock.
I wouldn't take long. I just need a minute of his time.
It's kind of embarrassing, actually. Mr. Brock was asleep.
Asleep? In the middle of his anniversary party?
He was feeling depressed. He went upstairs, took a sleeping pill.
Well, can I see Mrs. Brock?
Mrs. Brock is not here.
She's not.
That's why Mr. Brock is feeling depressed.
Well, where is she?
She had to take her father to the hospital.
Well, couldn't someone else take him to the hospital?
Well, you see, her father lives in California.
It all has to do with cousins and dwarfs and it's really complicated. You would understand. Take forever.
You, sir, is there something wrong with your eye?
Me? Yes, well, there was, you see. But I went upstairs and I put some eye drops in, and the lid fell off, and all the fluid went into my eyes.
Name, sir?
My date?
Yes, sir.
My date?
Yes, sir. Is there a problem with you giving me your name?
Of course, no. You see, it's just that, I can't see you very well.
You don't have to see to talk, do you? Drops didn't go in your mouth, did they?
Officer, I think you're being unnecessarily abusive to these people. If you're going to continue with this line of questioning, I insist that you tell us what it's about.
I will. Can someone tell me who owns that BMW outside?
It's my husband's car.
What's your husband's name?
You don't have to answer that, Claire.
What? Leonard Gann.
Is he here?
I object.
I ain't a judge. I don't have a gavel. This ain't a court. I just want to know where the man is.
Well, you haven't told us what this is about, so we're not going to tell you where Mr. Gans is. Yeah.
I don't know why I always have so much trouble in this neighborhood. Well, let's see here. All right, at approximately 8:15 tonight, an auto accident occurred on 12th and Danbury. A brand new red 1997 Porsche convertible with New York license plate smashed into the side of a brand new four-door BMW sedan. Now, we know it wasn't the BMW's fault because the Porsche was a stolen car. Stolen at 8:15 tonight. The man in the Porsche got away. Do you know who this new Porsche belonged to?
How would I know?
It belonged to Deputy Mayor Charles M. Brock, purchased today as a gift from his wife Myra. A surprise wedding anniversary present.
Ooh, surprise hardly says it.
So you're here to investigate the car accident?
That's right. Now, if Mr. Gans is here, I'd like to speak with him. And if not, the police department would like to know where he is.
Officer, would you mind stepping outside for a minute, please?
Why?
Well, Mrs. Gans is my client. I'd like to consult with her before any further questioning.
1 minute. That's all you get.
Okay, all right, somebody has to be Lenny.
What are you talking about?
Look, they don't know about the gunshots. They're just here to ask about the car accident. But we can't have Lenny be Lenny. We have to be Lenny to be Charlie in case they want to ask Charlie about the car.
Do you understand him in real life?
We don't actually talk that much.
We have to choose again.
Leave me out of this stupid game.
I know it's stupid, but we gotta do it.
Never mind, boys. The girls can do it.
Come on, Becky.
All right, now the ad woman's husband is going to be Lenny.
Wait a minute. My husband is Leonard.
No. Lenny is Charlie, and you are playing for Glenn.
Okay.
I don't understand this.
It's really easy for you. You just put out 1 or 2 fingers, okay? We'll count for you. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Cookie! Your fingers, not your fist!
I don't want to lose my earrings again.
Just 1 or 2 fingers, all right? 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, Ken.
That's okay. All right, I'm Lenny. Ernie, to the door.
Well, I'm glad to see you guys aren't dancing again. Now, where's Mr. Leonard Gans?
He's here. He's in the room. I am Leonard Gans.
You are?
Yes, I am.
Well, how come it took you a whole minute to think of your name?
Never rush your answers. Harvard Law School.
Never trust a man that doesn't even know if he's here or not. Police Academy. Who are you, ma'am?
Oh, I'm his wife's best friend, her, Mrs. Gann.
Are you here alone?
No, I'm here with my husband, Ken Gorman.
Well, where's he?
He went home early. Yeah.
Not much of a party, is it?
He certainly had his ups and downs.
So, what do you want to see me for?
All right. Tell us about the accident in full and complete detail.
Well, officer, would you mind stepping outside for another minute, please?
I ain't going no place, nowhere, no time. This is where I live until I get what I came for. Even if my whole family has to move in. What's that?
1047, pardon me, over. Check. Got it. Will do. A red 1997 Ford convertible was located at 5th and Market Street in Terrytown. Suspect apprehended as they call it a night.
Well, I guess that ties this little bundle up.
I guess so, that's great.
Sorry to disturb you, folks.
That's fine, you're doing your job.
There'll be some more questioning for you in the morning, but no need to take any more of your time tonight.
All right, that's fine.
I know I've seen you someplace before. What did you say your name was again?
Glenn Cooper.
Were you ever on TV?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I'm running for state senate.
Right, I saw you do an interview on PBS. Why are you so afraid to give me your name?
Well, you know, when you're in politics, you try to not get involved with situations like these.
Yeah, but you weren't even involved with this. Unless you witnessed the accident, did you?
Oh, no, I didn't even hear the gunshots.
What gunshots? I said, what gunshots?
Yeah, gunshots that were fired when you were chasing the car.
That was 12 miles over in Terrytown. You got 20/20 hearing, Mr. Cooper?
1047, pardon me, over. Check. Got it. Hold it. Neighbors reported 2 gunshots were fired at 9 p.m. at 1257 Peekskill Road. Need advice. Investigate.
1257 Peekskill Road. Looks like we got ourselves a doubleheader. Anybody want to tell us about the gunshots? Nobody heard them, I suppose.
Not too busy dancing.
Who's that out there in the BMW?
Oh, that's my wife, Cassie.
I'd like to have a little talk with her. Cal, get her in here.
Cal, with a C?
Looks like you all had a fine dinner. I'd like to speak with the help.
There is no help.
Well, then who did the cooking?
I did.
She did.
Right there.
And what's your name?
Cookie.
No, I mean your real name.
That is my real name. I have 2 sisters named Candy and Taffy. I swear to God.
Is that blood on your shirt, Len?
Oh, it is, yes. I must have stabbed myself with my fork.
Blood on your shirt, Len?
Yeah, it looks like it. You know, I must have rubbed up against Len while we were dancing.
And Glenn? That's really weird.
That's just a coincidence. Yeah.
I guess it is. My name's Ben. Are you all right, Mrs. Cooper?
I'm not pressing any charges. My lawyer will handle this.
Okay, look, she's fine. You know, she just brought the electric cigarette lighter and it went in her lap, and I pulled her out by the jacket and I saved her life.
How'd you get that nasty blow on your nose?
Oh, this. Well. Oh, she went to hang up the phone. See, and I guess my head was a little too low.
Sounds like we got a lot of cartoon humor in this case now, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, my mama.
Are you hurt too, ma'am?
Oh, it's nothing. It's a spasm. It's fine. I can do, everything but sit, stand, and walk.
You didn't hear the gunshots either, I suppose.
No, I was dancing. Dancing is good for my back.
And to think I was almost out the door with this one. Mrs. Gorman? What do you do?
Well, mostly I've been helping out with drinks tonight.
Your occupation.
Oh, I'm a lawyer, yeah. And I'm also a mother. I have 2 children. What? A son. You'll have to excuse me, officer. I'm a little nervous this evening.
You and everybody else, ma'am. I'm going to say something here that's not really part of my official capacity. But I don't believe one damn thing I've heard here tonight. I believe there were 2 gunshots. I believe someone or everyone's trying to cover something up. A man gets hit in the nose. Another man stabbed himself with his fork. The host takes a short-legged dog for a walk and then goes to sleep. The hostess takes her father to a hospital in California with a broken hip. And nobody hears 2 gunshots because everybody's dancing, including a woman named Cookie who's been cooking all night and can't stand or walk. You people have to deal with me. I'm a real cop, you understand? I'm not somebody named Elmer that your kids watch on the Disney Channel. Now, I want some real answers, believable answers, intelligent answers, and answers that don't make me laugh. But first of all, I'd like to see Mr. Charlie Brock to find out what the hell's going on here, including the possibility of him having 2 bullet holes in it. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to go up there and get him, or I'll take 2 and get him myself. Don't mess with me now. I'm so close to promotion, I can smell it. And I'm not going to screw it up on this case. Now, do I start counting, or do I start climbing steps? All right, then.
Okay, wait, officer. Ernie, Kent Len, I think it's about time that we got Charlie down here and heard the full story, right? Do you agree? Yes?
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yes. Charlie?
Hi, we're ready for you now. Are you ready for us now? Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a hysteric, nervous reaction.
What's wrong with him?
He thinks he went temporarily blind. Just put some cold water on your eyes and come down. There's 2 police officers here who'd like to speak to you. Why? Because you put out one finger, that's why. Be right down.
You see, officers, we're all trying to protect Mr. Brock because he's a very dear friend of ours. And we all know that we're in great jeopardy if we...
How you feeling, Charlie?
Hello, Mr. Brock. I'm Detective Welch. This is Officer Clement. Please sit down.
Would anybody like some lemon tart?
Tarts!
love a lemon tart.
Tarts will be good, too. Right.
All right, sit down. Okay, tell us what happened in this house tonight from the very beginning.
Okay, the story, as it is, has happened, as I'm telling you. I got home at exactly 6 o'clock tonight. My wife Myra was upstairs getting dressed for the party. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Romero, her Spanish son. They were preparing an Italian dinner. They were waiting for Myra to tell them when to start. I came in, went over to the refrigerator, got a bottle of champagne, headed up the stairs. On my way up, I thought to myself, it's my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. Myra, by this time, is putting on the perfume I bought her for her birthday. I purposely buy it because it drives me crazy. I reach the top of the stairs, I knock on her door. Knock, knock, knock. The door opens and I hand her a glass of champagne. I make a toast. To the most beautiful wife a man ever had for 10 years. She says, to the best man and the best 10 years a beautiful wife ever had. We drink, we kiss, we toast. To the loveliest skin on the loveliest body that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. She says, to the gentlest hands that have ever stroked the loveliest skin that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast. We drink, we kiss, we toast. By 7 o'clock, my wife is sloshed and I am completely toasted. And then I smelled the perfume. The perfume I could never resist. We woke up at about 8 o'clock to a knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. The door opened, and a strange young man looks down at us with a knife in his hand. Myra screams. I jump up and run for the gun in my drawer. Myra grabs a towel and shields herself. I rush back in, ready to save my wife's life. The strange young man says, in Spanish, Yo quito, si dama enchilada por queso and pico manito? But I don't speak Spanish, and I never saw Rosita's son Romero before. And I didn't know the knife was to chop up the salad. He was asking, should they heat up the dinner now? So I aimed my gun. Myra screams and pulled my arm back. The gun goes off and shoots me in the ear. Romero runs downstairs and tells Rosita and Ramona, Mamacita, mira que pasa el hombre abajo allá. El hombre que loco que bang bang. Rosita took a shot at it. So Rosita, Ramona, and Romero leave in a huff. I'm bleeding all over Myra's new dress when suddenly we hear a car pull up. It's the first guest. Myra grabs her bathrobe and runs downstairs to stop Rosita, Ramona, and Romero, otherwise we'll have no dinner. But they drive off in their Alfa Romeo. I look out the window, but it's dark and I think someone is stealing my beautiful old Mercedes, so I take another shot at them. Myra runs down to the basement, where we keep the cedar chest. She's looking for the dress she wore for the Bonds of Israel. She can't find the light, trips down the stairs, and passes out in the dark. I run downstairs looking for Myra, notice the basement door is open, and afraid the strange-looking young man is coming back, so I lock the door, not knowing that Myra's down there. Then I run upstairs to get some aspirin for my earlobe, but the blood on my fingers gets in my eyes, and by mistake I take 4 Valium instead. I hear the guests downstairs, and I want to tell them to look for Myra, but suddenly I can't talk from the Valium, and I'm bleeding all over the white rug. So I start to write a note explaining what happened, but the note just looks like gibberish, and I'm afraid they'll think it was a suicide note, and my friend Glenn Cooper was coming. It would be very bad for his campaign to get mixed up with this. So I tore up the note and flushed it down the toilet just as they walked in the room. They're waving their arms and yelling at me, what happened, what happened? And before I could tell them what happened, I passed out on the bed, and that's the whole story. Truth, my name is Charlie Brock.
I buy it. You know why I buy it? I buy it because I liked it. I didn't believe it, but I liked it. I love my wife too, and that's why I want to get home early. So have a nice anniversary party. Take care of that ear. I'll see you guys later.
Where in the world did you get a story like that?
I made it up.
Of course you made it up. But when?
As I was saying, word by word, sentence by sentence, I didn't know where I was going, but I just kept going.
But you don't even speak Spanish.
I made the Spanish up too.
Sure, we all could have gone to jail for perjury.
I know. That was the challenge. The ultimate chutzpah. It was the best time I ever had in my entire life.
And you have by far the most demented mind I have ever come across.
To my husband, Lenny. Just when I was getting bored with our marriage, I fall in love with him all over again.
Wait, I have an interesting question. What's that? What do you think really happened to Charlie and Myra?
Well, I get it. Hello? Charlie! Yeah, we're all here. You up to having some visitors? Wonderful. We're dying to hear the story. We'll be up in just a second. Charlie's gonna tell us the whole story.
I sure hope it's shorter than Lenny's.
Can we go back later and look for my crystal ring?
I'll buy you 1,000 crystal